everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm very excited about today's episode. It's gonna be the last episode of our Artlife series. And if you haven't watched my previous videos, which were all about me planning my life, my year, my month, I highly recommend you to go and watch those videos. Because every episode of this series, all of the videos are connected. But if you have no time to go and watch those videos, I can share right now with you real quickly what I was talking about in those 3 videos. So in my first video about how I plan my life, I mentioned that there is one thing that I try to do, and I try to kind of always remember it and to keep it in my head, which is me and my point in my life, in this world. I think that my point in this world and on this planet called the Earth is finding a way to give light to other people, because this way when I'm gone the light will still remain. The second video was all about me planning my year, and I mentioned that I only do one thing, which is choosing a word I like to work on this year, throughout the whole year, and in every aspect of my life, which is home, work, and hobby. What I do next, I try to take this word and I break it down to months and seasons into every sphere of my life. And then what I do, I basically write down the problems that I can solve according to this one word, the strategy for the year. I have to pick up any problem and do something about it, because for anyone who's hurting right now, this something can be everything. 4 problems a month. Today I want to talk about how I usually plan my week. My plan for the week is usually 1 problem, so 1 problem a week. How I'm doing that exactly, I decided kind of not to talk about it too much today. I decided to show you how I'm doing it, and that is why next week, starting from this Monday, I'm gonna film every single day of my life for 5 days. So starting from Monday till Friday, I'm gonna show you how I live my life as a freelance artist, as someone who works from home every single day, and this way you get to understand how I usually plan my week and how I plan my day. So I'm gonna show you all of that. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but what I wanted to talk about today is actually the lesson that I have learned throughout the years of me working as a freelancer from home about my weekly planning. And what I've learned is that my weekly planning doesn't work always. Some weeks are bad for me and some weeks are good. And that is totally okay. That's totally normal, because that's life. I think that the most important thing that you can do about it in those kind of situations is when you fail, you have to learn how to rise. The moment when you fail can be your moment to rise. And I also learned that the reason why some weeks are bad is pretty obvious. Is actually the reason that I was talking about in my first video, the video about me planning my life. You know, I have learned that every single week, when I feel like this week sucks and everything is not okay about the week, I realized that the reason behind it is actually me holding this dark crystal ball full of, I don't know, depression, anxiety, negativity, gossips, anything that is connected with negativity. And I sometimes, I catch myself just sharing this dark crystal ball to other people, to somebody else, which is not good. And that's why, and I think that is the main reason why some weeks are not good and some weeks are bad. All I can do in that kind of a situation is learn how to rise. All I can do when I realize that I'm holding this dark crystal ball, I can break it down immediately, and then I can pick up the light crystal ball and start sharing the lightness to other people. I think that is exactly what life is really all about. It is about failing and finding a way to rise. Like my today's sweater that I'm wearing, I have the black stripe and then the white stripe. We're here to teach ourselves, and only this way, when you fail, you can learn how to rise, and you can learn so much about who you really are and the way you deal with your problems. Maybe you decide to quit everything, maybe you decide to give up, or you decide to just learn how to rise. Yeah, so that is basically it. That is all that I wanted to share with you. Hopefully you have learned something from this series, because I honestly made this series from my heart. I wanted you to kind of feel this lightness and to feel this light that I wanted to give you, and I wanted to motivate you to have a better life, to plan your life in a good way, and to live it fully every single day. Next week I'm gonna continue sharing my life with you, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. And also in the comments, let me know how you plan your life and how you choose to live your every single day. I'm gonna see you, you're gonna see me on Monday, this Monday. So stay tuned and bye.